Hello，大家好，欢迎来到有盈金融的直播间，又到了我们周六的3点。那今天在我旁边呢，很荣幸我们请到了一位美国的太太来到我们的直播间，她是叫 Winter Green。Hey Winter Green，can you just say hi to the audience?
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah， 那我就用中文简单的来介绍，因为我们的听众呢大多都是中国人，来介绍一下 Winter Green。那 Winter Green 呢，他是1944年出生，今年是76岁，他是美国人。那他的一生呢，有1/3的时间都在世界上欠发达的国家在帮助他们，因为他是想说要了解更多在当地的人民的一些生活的状况。那他自己呢是一个自然健康的从业者，主要是致力在准妈妈、准爸爸提供一些家庭分娩的这样的一些 skill 给大家。然后呢 Winter Green 他是1995年移民到的新西兰，然后他成立了 Common Knowledge Trust， 然后再通过线上课程的方式就教大家一些 childbirth 的 skill， 就是生孩子分娩的一些技术。然后呢Winter Green 也一直在工作在个人健康的领域方面。那疫情的期间呢，他也有在 Facebook 进行直播，就是他直播的主题主要是如何保护自己跟家人的健康。那因为在疫情期间，那有盈线上金融呢也主要是想说跟大家分享一些有关于我们自己除了在金融房地产保险方面的一些信息之外，那我们也很关心大家的physical health 跟 mental health。 那我们上次有邀请到一位 GP 周医生来跟我们具体讲physical health 的部分，那么今天 Winter Green 呢就会为我们具体介绍一些关于 mental health， 就是精神方面的健康，心理的一些健康。好 Winter Green， can you just start? I share my screen for you, the PowerPoint.
Yes. And would you like me to speak first?
Yeah. All yours.
Okay. Hello, everyone. As you can see, I'm an older woman. I've been a natural health provider for 50 years and have spent many years in countries where there's little or no medical care. And when this virus came along, we were all listening to the government and what the government was saying. The government was giving us a very clear set of skills to try to prevent contracting the COVID-19 virus, such as keeping social distance, washing our hands, and coughing into our elbows, and pretty much staying at home.
Yeah.
But I felt that the government's message about what would happen if we felt unwell, for me, was unclear, which was to go home, self-isolate, call your doctor, and don't go to the hospital. That scared me, and it scared me for my children and grandchildren.
好，那接下来在 Winter Green 讲的时候呢，我会用简短的中文给大家翻译一下，因为Winter Green 他就是用很标准的美音，然后他也会讲得很慢，我相信有一定基础的可以懂英文的我们的听众呢应该都可以听得懂。那他是说他所有现在要讲的这些 mental health 跟那个包括里面也会有一些 physical health 的信息，它主要会参考一些政府的建议。那当然政府的只是建议说我们要自我隔离呀，勤洗手呀，然后保持距离啊，他说还是会让他觉得不够的安心，所以我们今天也特别邀请了他再更详细的跟我们讲一下，就是健康方面我们还可以做到哪一些。
So when the government told us what to do, which was to stay home, isolate, call your doctor, because of my experience, and I have training in traditional Chinese medicine as acupuncture, not with herbalism, and I knew that in Wuhan, the doctors there were just trying everything. And I found an article from the BBC that asked the question, why do people in some countries wear masks and in other countries they don't? Because the government really doesn't know whether the masks prevent you from getting sick or prevent you from spreading this virus. And Rebecca is going to give you access to that link. And that's what started me as the director of the trust on this journey to find simple self-help skills that we could use as soon as we felt unwell. And that would help us feel more confident and less stressed.
好，那 Wintergreen 是说，除了只是说待在家里，然后如果我们感觉到不舒服或者有一些新冠的症状，我们要打电话给医生之外呢，其实是不够的。特别是我们中国人也知道说戴口罩其实对我们来讲是非常重要的。那 Wintergreen 也是这么觉得，但是呢，新西兰其实没有说提倡或者是强制要戴口罩这个行为，是因为他们其实并不知道说戴口罩其实是多能有效的去来防止这个病毒的传播。那接下来他也会讲到3点，就是他从文章里面看到的或者是他自己的一些经历来告诉我们我们可以怎么做。
The name of our podcast is Common Knowledge, which means that I always seek and always have those skills that we as human beings can use for ourselves, regardless of our culture or our faith or where we live in the world. And so we've come up with these 10 simple skills, and Helen's going to change the screen so I can go over them with you.
Yeah, I will change that for you.
Okay. Did you want to translate that first?
Yeah, 他说这里是那个有10个小步骤，然后当然这个步骤不是说你就是第一应该做什么，第二应该做什么，而是10个点，我们可以让我们自己在感觉到不太舒服的时候是可以去做的。
There's another link that Rebecca's going to give you that was put out by the New Zealand Herald, and it confirms what the Chinese doctors and others have said. When we get this virus, the virus goes into the back of our nose and throat, and it stays there for a number of days, and we can be asymptomatic or we can just feel unwell.
那这个病毒呢，其实就是特别是有很多在中国已经抗疫成功的医生已经 approve 过了哈。他是说这个病毒呢就会在你的口腔，在你的喉咙会待那么几天，你在那个时候有可能会没有症状有可能呢就会已经感到不舒服了。
In all cultures around the world, we know if we get a serious cut or wound to keep it clean. So the wound in our body, if we get COVID-19, is in the back of the nose and throat. So if we can start to gargle as soon as we feel unwell, don't wait for a few days. As soon as you feel unwell, gargle with warm, salty water, or if you have an over-the-counter, or if you have an herb you particularly like, it's okay. Just warm, salty water to clean out the back of your throat. And also put some slightly salty water up your nose. There are many faith and healthcare practices that clean the nose out.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a specific tool to do that, just take a drop and do that. And do it 2 times on each nose with slightly salty water. And then we'll often feel like this. You can spit that out or swallow it. The virus gets killed by our stomach acids. So the first thing you want to do is to gargle 3 to 5 times a day and clean your nose out 3 to 5 times a day, because that is cleaning the wound where this virus has attached itself.
Yeah, I think that's very important. If we go out and going back home, and like immediately we need to do that. 所以呢wintergreen 的意思就是呢，因为那个病毒呢会在我们的口腔跟咽喉先进入嘛，那我们呢其实要保持每一天除了刷牙之外，我们3到5次的漱口，以及3到5次的清洗我们的鼻腔，特别是我们在可能外出回来之后，因为呢这样的一个清洗会让那个病毒可以在最早的时候可以没有到我们的肺的时候，还在我们的口腔跟咽喉的时候或者是鼻腔的时候，它已经扼杀在摇篮的当中。
The following skills come from what I was able to read from what the doctors in Wuhan were telling people, because they knew you wanted to treat this quickly. And that was to only eat warming foods and drink. And you know, as people who are Chinese, not to eat cooling foods because it's bad for our kidneys and essential energy. What the doctors were saying is that if your mouth is dry, you want to just take a sip of warm water every 20 minutes or in an hour. The next thing is to make up a homemade oral rehydration. Oral rehydration is slightly salty to taste and slightly sweet to taste, which means how you taste your oral rehydration may be different than your children's or the elderly people or the younger people or your partner in the family. This virus causes you to have a very dry mouth. And it's very important that you drink 3 liters of warm, not room temperature, warm oral rehydration. And if your mouth is dry, drink 2 8-ounce glasses at one time and see if that helps. This helps your body combat the viral attack.
好的，那武汉的医生其实也是建议大家就要吃温热的食物跟水，那么我们是建议呢每20分钟到1个小时就喝一次，要一直保持你的口腔是一个湿润的状态。那如果是你可以有那个条件允许的情况下，你可以一天就做一个3升的水放在那儿，那里面呢可以加一点点糖，一点点盐，做成一个3升的淡盐水，在你口干的时候就可以多喝。
If you have herbal lozenges, then it's a good idea to suck them periodically. And as people from China, you know the importance of warm, fresh ginger drinks. Very important. Miso and seaweed as well. One of the first symptoms in the first few days, besides feeling unwell, is a sense of being chilled. And you know it's very important to warm your body up. So you do it with ginger drinks and a hot water bottle. And if you don't have one, a glass jar filled with hot water and wrapped in a towel.
对，然后你还可以说，在你身体感到有一些冷的时候，你可以多喝一些热的比如说是姜茶呀，或者是说我们知道的日本的 miso soup， 这些都可以让我们的身体可以热起来。
The progression of this virus is that you don't feel well for a few days, but it's kind of vague. That's why the gargling and the cleaning your nose out is so important, and start working on the warm salt water oral rehydration. Then they say that often people feel a little bit better for a day or 2. Don't get fooled by this. We have to assume at this point that any time you get sick, you may have this virus. So it's really important to act on it. The next few days, if the virus is growing stronger in your body, you will develop a fever and a slight dry cough. And that's why it's important to keep with doing all of these things, because you are helping your body's immune system to fight this virus better. If you can get hold of zinc, it's very important to take it several times a day. And at the end of the day, particularly if you do have a fever and you feel you've sweated, it's important that you take a hot shower and wash your body off from any of the byproducts that this virus is creating in your system.
对，他是说在这个病毒开始的前几天，我们也许有一点点症状，或者是没有症状。那到了之后要进入到肺部的时候，你产生一个炎症，那你身体就会开始说发烧。那发烧呢，其实是我们身体的一个反应，在对抗病毒的一个反应，所以会引起我们的发烧。但是如果说你感觉到身体有不舒服，或者是甚至是说开始发烧的时候，我们一定要重复上面的动作，比如说还是坚持要淡盐水漱口、清洗鼻腔，来让它消灭这样的一些细菌。另外呢，就是如果我们有新的话，家里有一些新的含片或者新的那种我们叫一些剂，就是一些液体的剂，只要含有锌的，那建议大家一天可以服用个几次。再者就是每一天就是一定要洗热水澡，把你的身体都清理干净。
Even though I was tested, I believe that I got this virus from the middle of March until the beginning of April. I had symptoms very similar to what was described. After you get a little fever and a cough, I had like a clearing of the throat cough. I don't want to do that all the time. Like that. The 6th and the 9th day is if this virus is going to get down into your lungs, this is where you begin to have this feeling of oppressed breathing, as though you had a towel over your face. I live alone. I found myself frightened. It happens mostly at night. And I am doing everything to take care of myself. And at some point, I had some Vicks Vapor Rub, which people can get in New Zealand. They may be able to get it in China, but you'll have something that is a very strong menthol. I rubbed it on my chest and it didn't do anything. So I took a tiny amount and I just put it in my nose, a tiny amount, because it's so strong. And then I blocked one nostril and I breathed into one side of my lung 5 times and then did it to the other side.
To the other side.
Within 30 minutes, I felt better. I had to do it again the next night and the next night. And then I knew that I was going to begin to get better.
对，如果这个病情继续发展下去呢，它到你的肺部就会开始影响到你的呼吸，那你有可能就是说你可能觉得会呼吸困难，那也有可能你就会一直处在咳嗽的状态当中。那这个时候呢 Wintergreen 是说你一定要保持你还是能继续的呼吸，让肺还是进入它该有的本来就应该有的够多的氧气。那如果说你感觉到呼吸很困难或者是很急促的话，你可以用一个叫 Vicks 的东西，在新西兰其实有卖，那它是一个像膏状的药体，你可以它是塞在鼻子的一边，那你就捂住你的另一边鼻子，比如说你塞在你的左边鼻子把 Vicks， 然后你就捂住你的右边鼻子，用力的呼吸，让那个 Vicks 可以进入到你的身体，帮助你的肺可以打开，然后继续的保持正常的呼吸，因为就是怕你鼻塞的话就呼不到那么足够的氧气，所以呢保持自己正常的呼吸在这个时候是非常的重要的。这 Vicks 就有点像，大家可以上网去 Google 哈，这里也就没有再放图片了，就有点像它的作用有点像我们中国的清凉油之类的，你就是呼吸了，你闻了之后呢会让你的呼吸通畅一点。
But my mouth was so clean. I drank 3 liters of warm hydration every single day. When I started to get my appetite back, I had hot ginger miso and seaweed soup, and it really helped. Kudzu is also very good, and I was fortunate that I had a Chinese herb for my lungs, which is banlang kili.
What's that?
You remember the green one that I showed you yesterday?
Yeah.
Right. It's Benlang.
Yeah, 板蓝根。就是
So
Yeah.
I used that. That was very good.
就是如果当你感到开始不舒服的时候，当然每个国家有自己的国情，你可以按着因为他说你看刚开始不舒服也不一定是说就是新冠了，但是这个时候我们还是需要增强我们的免疫力，不要让我们的身体在这个时候生病。那你的国家如果有什么，或者是说你自己就有发现你的身体有哪里不舒服，你觉得有什么方式可以去医治它的话，你就要尽快去做。比如说他感到身体有点不舒服或者是冷的时候，他就会特别的喝热姜茶跟喝 miso soup。那他是说他知道我们中国人就如果有点感到不舒服就会喝板蓝根的冲剂，那这个就因人而异了。
And did you want me to see the next slide?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So Rebecca asked me to talk to you about having a conversation inside our body. All of us talk to ourselves all the time. And it's, Chinese have many spiritual practices and martial arts practices and a long, long history of healthcare. Talking to our body is very important with this virus. They tell us, the government official messages, that if we wash our hands with soapy water, it kills the virus. So I can't quite think of putting soapy water up my nose or gargling with soapy water. So I tried salt water and Vicks because it had a strong odor. I actually had a conversation with the virus as I started to have trouble breathing. And the virus was saying to me, I'm going to win. And I was saying to the virus, no, not if I can help it. So I then had to go around and ask, what doesn't it like? If I drink hot water, is that going to make a difference? No. So it ended up with thinking of what did the virus not like? If it didn't like soap, then I thought strong odors, and I happen to have Vicks. So if you don't feel well and you say to your body, what can I do to help you? And if your body says, my mouth is dry, I need you to drink, then drink a lot of warm oral rehydration. If your body says, I need to be clean, go and take a hot shower. You will learn a great deal about how your mind can help your body combat this virus.
对，这是一个Wintergreen 一个很奇妙的一个经历啊，或者是说他的一些经验吧，就是我想让他分享给大家，就是他会常常的跟自己的身体来对话。他是说在这个疫情的期间，我们其实因为这个感染了疫情，其实他有的时候他可能是没有症状的，但我们可以每一天都来尝试着跟自己的身体对话。比如说他就会问他的身体说，那他的身体可能会给一个声音，或者是给一个就反馈，让你的脑子，他是相信说你的脑子其实是可以跟你的身体来对话的。他就问他的身体说你需要什么，然后他的身体就反馈给他说我有点口干，那他就会去喝水。那如果他的身体反馈给他说我有一点疲倦，或者是我觉得有一点不舒服，那他就会去洗一个热水澡。他是建议我们可以在疫情的时候，我们常常要跟自己的身体来对话，问我们的身体我们现在是需要什么，然后我们可以去做对我们身体有益的，来开始去预防这个疫情。
So I want to go back to where we started about following official advice and every little bit helps. I am following the official advice to keep my distance, and today I waited an hour at the supermarket while we all kept our distance.
Yeah.
But I am a firm believer in doing things for every little bit helps. If I can reduce the viral load in my body by cleaning the back of my nose and my throat, every little bit helps. If I can do that so that I've reduced the viral load, so if I talk or cough or sneeze in the presence of another person, I am not projecting out of my body a high viral load. If I can reduce the viral load in my body by doing these simple skills or just help my body protect itself from the virus.
Mm.
And I am doing every little bit that I can to help myself and those I love. And I believe in the long run, doing every little bit I can for myself by not getting sicker helps the medical community not to be swamped by people who have taken a very common approach that we all take, which is, I don't feel well, I'm going to wait a few days. If I feel worse, I'll go to the doctor and they'll give me something. This virus can't wait. The doctors don't have anything to give you. And if you get very sick, you will get very, very sick. So it is important that you do every little bit you can culturally, within your faith, and pragmatically to try to help yourself not get sick from this virus. And if you do, not to get sicker.
他是说，上面这10个 step 呢，就是让我们还是每天要保持做，不管是你现在在哪一个阶段了，就是我们知道疫情发展它其实会有几个阶段嘛，就首先我们可能被感染，但是我们不知道，然后有一些发病，然后再接下来如果我们病得更严重的话，那当然政府是建议我们不要直接去找家医，而是去打 Healthy Line 的电话，这个也要提醒一下大家。那他说，当你再去到 Healthy Line 的时候呢，他会给你去做检测，你知道检测也是需要时间的，所以说哪怕是检测出来以后，那政府要怎么样，或者是说医院要怎么样去帮你去做，也是需要一个时间的。那所以在这个时候，请大家不管是你在哪个阶段，就要重复做上面这10个步骤，让你自己的身体呢，就是让你自己的免疫系统可以开始说我正在要准备去跟这个病毒在打仗，甚至是说我可以说打赢这场仗。在最初的时候我们就要开始做这一些的步骤，让我们身体已经 get ready 好，就准备好，然后呢让我们如果我们的身体真的是没有感染到，那很好，我们就可以让我们自己有一个很健康的一个预备。如果真的有感染到，我们让自己就是做这些动作的时候，让我们自己不要说越来越严重，因为它的疫情我们都知道，这个新冠病毒它其实是可以自愈的，特别是说我们比较年轻的会比老年人的免疫力要好很多，所以我们就要尽量如果真的不幸感染的话，最好让我们自己身体可以自愈，那这些步骤呢就可以帮助我们提高一个自愈的一个几率。
Okay.
We got to a third one.
Yeah. Tips to get through. It's just hard. I mean, it's really, really hard. These tips Rebecca put up, I'm sure all of you are doing them. I've focused infinitely more on health, and I am a firm believer that you absolutely must have air in your home, sun in your house if you have the possibility, and to be able to get outside and to walk a few times a day. At least we are able to do that in New Zealand. I know that in China there was a prohibition on that. And it's difficult. It's very difficult times.
就是说虽然这个疫情抗疫的这个过程很艰难哈，but I believe we can succeed because China is already success. 那他说这一些mental health 的一些建议呢，是在政府的网站上面他摘给大家看一下，那是建议呢大家在这个 lockdown 的期间呢多与人建立联系以及如果条件允许的话多出去走一走，跟大自然多相处，然后要自己保持一个比较positive 的比较乐观的一个心态来看待这件事情。对，然后剩下的还有一些 tips 大家可以就是看我们的 PowerPoint 就好了。
And what would you like me to speak about now?
So you finished that PowerPoint, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can go back to 现在就是说，如果大家在直播间或者是在群里有一些问题的话，都可以在直播间或群里发给我们，然后我们可以让 Winter. So Winter now is like Q&A time. So if there was any questions, I can ask you and you can answer the questions.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I open up. Yeah, there was a question from our audience that Helen just sent to me. So when we lock down at home, we spend more time with our kids. Do you have any suggestion that how we can deal with the kids when they are out of control? Like,
when my children were young, I lived in countries that were not modern countries, so we just spent all of our time out of doors. I think it's very difficult. I ask every family I see how they're doing. I think it's very, very, very challenging. And if you come from a culture where you teach your children meditation, I think that it's very important. I heard a story many years ago from a woman from Japan. She was living in the United States, and she was really uncomfortable with how some American parents got angry with their children when their children got angry. So I'm going to tell you two stories. One is from this woman's perspective as a Japanese woman, and then from this perspective when I was working in the Tibetan community in northern India. So the Japanese woman found it very difficult to be with parents who were angry with their children when their children got angry. And so she told me this story. She said, in Japan, when our children get angry, we become more reasonable because we want them to grow up to be adults that use reason with one another. And what she felt in America with some families is that they were saying to their children, you cannot be angry as a child, but as an adult, it's okay to be angry. And I always remembered that story, and it helped me to realize that I am not raising children. I am raising adults who at the moment are children. And so I want to teach them what we expect of them as they grow to be adults. And for me and my family, it was to be calm and kind and to have patience, but also to be able to be quiet. So I taught my children very early in life that if I needed to enter into the silence, that I would do this and drop my energy. And they would drop theirs, and we would each go about our business quietly. Now I'm going to let Rebecca translate this, and then I want to tell you another story that happened in a Tibetan community.
Yeah, 他是说 Winter Green 是说我们其实特别是 Lockdown 在家嘛，不能像以前就是带孩子出去 playground 他自己玩就好了。那在家的话，其实我们很重要的一点就首先我们心态要好，就是不要惹孩子的气，特别是说孩子在生气的时候，或者是惹我们很生气的时候，我们其实很容易去生气。但是其实呢，他是说我们每个人都是从孩子长大的，那当然孩子也会长得像以后也会 grow up， 就成长成我们这样的大人，所以我们在从小的时候就要教他们如何学习，就是在成长的时候就是开始用大人的样式去思考，就以后他也会变大人。所以呢，我们其实在这个当中要学习更多的冷静，然后更多的谦和，然后更多的耐心，那也会教孩子让他学习说更多的越来越像大人，因为以后他总归是要成长为大人的，所以我们在相处的时候就是我们也不要惹孩子我们也不要惹孩子生气，然后呢也让孩子去学会怎么样去冷静，但我们告诉他说我们要 开始说闭嘴，我们要开始学会说要在沉默的时候，那他要学会说我们做这个动作的时候，他要立马学会安静。
And when I did this and then dropped my energy and was quiet, I always then told my children when we could come out of that so that there was no confusion. So could you translate that first, Rebecca?
Yeah. 就是当我们在那个学会闭嘴的时候 ，so there was no confusion， 就是说我们跟孩子其实都处在一个可以冷静的状态，就是大家先不要互相的误解。Yeah.
Right. Now I'll tell you the story. My son was 6. He's now 37. And I was working in the Tibetan community, and he wanted an egg for breakfast. We went down to a place where we could get the breakfast from Tibetans, which was tsampa, roasted barley. And he wanted an egg. And he absolutely went ballistic. There was nobody else there except the man and the woman who ran this place. And my son lay on the floor screaming and banging his feet on the floor. And I thought, oh my goodness.
How old was he at that time?
He was what?
How old was he?
He was 6.
6.
He was 6. And he just went, absolutely went ballistic. And then he ran out. And I was left with this man and woman who I didn't know. They were just looking at me. And I went to them and I said to them, in your culture, how do you deal with this? And the man said to me, children do not reach the age of reason until about 8 years of age. So he is still very young. So you're teaching him how to be reasonable. He will learn because we all learn. I thought to myself, what a lovely thing for this man to say. His wife then said, I'd have smacked him upside the head. So to the wife, she just would have smacked him. So here was the father talking about he will grow to be reasonable. And here was the mother who said, I'd have just hit him. And I thought, oh, that was funny.
所以另一个小故事呢 Winter Green 就是说他孩子在6岁的时候就是为了要一个鸡蛋就非常的抓狂，那当时呢在外面然后也有一对另外的 couple， 他就问他们如果这种情况的话就是你们的国家的 culture 会怎么样去处理，他们就跟 Winter Green 讲说孩子在8岁之前都是不讲道理的，就是没有道理，他不会去思考这个事情为什么会这样子，他就是有情绪他就会发泄出来，所以呢你要教他怎么样去讲道理，你做每一件事情都要有一个 reason， 你这个人是 reasonable 的，每一件事情也是 reasonable 的，所以他在这里就有学会一个道理说可能你孩子还小，在8岁之前他可能有非常多情绪的一些表达，但是你要开始去教他每一件事情你做每一件事情都是要有一个 reason 的。Okay, so yeah, there was the other people want to know there was a common knowledge of trust which is you are doing. So what do you do? Can you just introduce some for us?
Right. Well, we support all health systems for the individual and the family and culturally that don't necessarily have to be recognized by governments. And that people should use all health care that they want without feeling uncomfortable. The other thing we do is about pregnancy and childbirth. In the early 1970s, I worked with hundreds of families, fathers and mothers alike, from very diverse backgrounds, many of them medically high risk, many of them religious communities. And we developed a set of universal skills to prepare our body for childbirth because we all blink and we all cough. And 100% of pregnant women will give birth one way or another. So we develop skills to create space in our body to help our baby come through it. And we develop skills that women can use to work through the activity of birthing their baby in all births. And for fathers, they can help the woman prepare at home from 24 weeks of pregnancy onward. And if he or someone else is at the birth, they will share a set of common knowledge skills that are based on our human body and how to work through this activity of birthing our children in all births.
Okay, so what's different with the midwife?
A midwife is delivery of service. It's service that she gives you. She does not do the activity of birthing your baby, you do. And so if you have skills to do it, you will feel more confident and you will be able to cope and manage and work through the activity as it unfolds. You may or may not get the birth you would like or want, and you're fortunate if you live where there is, in New Zealand, a partnership model. But the partnership model in New Zealand is really based on you making choices, not on you becoming skilled. And we, as a trust and representing the many thousands of families who have become skilled, we know how important it is, just in any activity, to have skills. Sometimes we have people say, well, birth is natural. You know, it happens to you. So the comparison we make are two. One is wanting to have sex is natural as well. But knowing how to be a good lover requires you to learn skills and to consciously use them. Being hungry is natural as well. But if you came to a country and you were given a choice of foods that you knew nothing about, you would not instinctively know what foods are safe for you to eat. You need to become skilled. Giving birth is an activity we can be skilled to do and should be skilled to do.
Yeah. So where we can find out your course or some information? Do you have a website or do you have a like this one, like live room, live class?
We have a website, birthingbetter.org, and I know you'll put that on the link to people. Where, and you can reach out to me at Wintergreen at birthingbetter.org. That's me 10 years ago, so I'm older now. And we are, within the next week or two, putting out a COVID-19 quick birth skills course. Because in many countries right now, women are going into hospital now without their partner or without any support. And we want women to understand that it's an activity and humans thrive on being skilled to do any activity. And birth is an activity we need skills for.
Yeah. 我来总结一下，就 Wintergreen 它其实自己有一个机构吧，叫做Common Knowledge Trust。它自己呢就是致力于，刚才我们开始也说，致力于说自然的分娩的过程。那它是说我们其实所有的这些分娩也好，或者是我们生存也好，其实都是需要 skill 的。那我们在我有特别的问他，那他跟 midwife 有什么不一样？他说 midwife 它其实是一个比较有系统的，在教你怎么样去说预备，然后再陪伴你整个过程。那他呢就是专门是一些技巧性的分享，是在产前以及产后都会有。那大家可以去上他的这个机构的网站上，会有一些很多的信息。那当然他也在心理方面，就是说如果你在整个怀孕分娩的过程的当中我们都很知道可能有产前忧郁或者是产后的忧郁这样子如果有一些心理上的，大家也可以给他发 email， 他也会有一些这个方面的一些心得可以分享给大家。So thank you. I think that's all for today. So thank you so much, Wintergreen, to coming. And I need to tell people your Chinese name. So wintergreen 呢还有一个中文名叫冬青，就是 wintergreen 嘛，就冬天青，然后青色的青，因为有一种植物呢它叫冬青，在冬天的时候它一直是绿色的，这也是 wintergreen 它自己的名字，所以大家给它写 email 的时候我们就可以用它中文名冬青。So thank you, Dongqing, coming to our live room. So nice to meet you, and thank you for sharing those knowledge to us. So hope you stay safe.
Yes.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
好，大家平安，拜拜。
Bye.
也欢迎大家接下来呢继续关注我们的有盈金融的线上分享，我会把这期的视频呢做成YouTube 放到我们的有盈金融 YouTube 频道，欢迎大家来订阅，也请大家share 我们的这个直播给你更多的朋友知道，谢谢大家，拜拜。